Galnet News, your galaxy in focus, 6th of February, 3301. In today's news, the Dukes of Mikunn begin sanctions against the Law Party of HR 7327. The military surplus sale in Durius comes to an end. A report on the recent sovereignty claims and their popular support within the Federation, and a sickness is spreading through Ngalibah. Our top story today is from the fringe world of Mikunn. Chip Washington has the full story.
The Dukes of Mikunn have begun sanctions against the dictatorial law party of HR 7327 in the HR 7327 system. As such, commerce to the law party-owned Gabriel Station will be under blockade until such time as a regime change occurs. As the Dukes of Mikunn currently hold majority influence in the system, the reins of power at Gabriel Station should naturally pass to the Duchy of Mikunn. For the safety of all private traders, their graces the Dukes have requested that independent pilots should stay clear of HR 7327 and Gabriel Station in particular until further notice. Traffic should be routed to the neighboring systems of Sukua, Kwati, and of course Mikunn. Commanders interested in toppling the dictatorship of the Law Party should make their way to Mikunn and contact Commander Lucifer Wolfgang, Commander Calomiriel, or His Lordship the Count of Montefisto. This has been Chip Washington, Galnet News.
Now that the war in Durius is over, and it falls under Imperial control, Petraeus' fire sale has come to an end. Caradras McCall with the full story.
The selling off of all surplus military assets from the Speak Prospect Armory was carried out at the behest of the Imperial Senator Denton Petraeus, to whom the people of Durius owe a rather significant debt. The citizens of tradition, acting their position as custodians of Durius, have promised to use their newly acquired funds to further stimulate the local economy for the creation of new employment opportunities. To that end, Senator Petraeus, in association with Senator Torval, has generously offered to provide free training for all debt-ridden citizens of Durius willing to be retrained for work as imperial slaves. Caradras McCall, Galnet News.
And now a report on the spate of recent claims for independence from Federation rule. Over to Chip Washington.
The past few months has seen dozens of frontier systems launch initiatives to break away from Sol, due in no small part to the forced implementation of several unpopular and far-reaching policies dictated to colonial leadership by the federal government. The most recent referendum on federal membership took place in the Dulo system, where an overwhelming 75% of the population voted to leave the Federation and become an independent state. However, in recent weeks, there has been a surge of support for the federal government all across occupied space, where previously there were tens of dozens of independent movements, all but a small handful of them have now fizzled out. Pundits point to President Halsey's strong plans for the federal economy, along with her clear willingness to send the Federal Navy to protect the interests of member states at a moment's notice, as the major causes of this most recent shift in opinion. This has been Chip Washington, Galnet News.
Some news from Ngalibah now, where a wave of sickness has spread through the system, leaving the Federal Center for Disease Control to issue an amber alert warning all pilots to avoid Fullerton horizons until further notice. Anyone who has visited Ngalibah in the past 5 days is advised to seek immediate medical attention. Early signs of infection include dizziness, nausea, stomach pains, and a loss of concentration. More serious symptoms include frequent nosebleeds, an aversion to bright light, and the partial paralysis of patients' limbs. The Crimson Major Solutions have declined to offer any comment in regards to how many people are known to be infected. That's the Galnet News for today. Tune in next time to keep your galaxy in focus.